Chandrababu Naidu-led Andhra Pradesh government's decision to acquire 30,000-acre farmland in Krishna-Guntur districts kicks up an interesting row with the Tollywood star Pawan Kalyan joining the issue. On some aggrieved small farm holders' request, Pawan Kalyan toured some of the villages to listen to their woes and declared that he would sit in for fast unto death agitation if the government goes ahead to acquire farmers' lands against the consent forcibly. If one has to believe to news reports, Pawan Kalyan has also raised some pertinent questions, and they are: do we, meaning people of Andhra Pradesh, a city like Singapore, do we require 33,000 acres to build a new capital? Shouldn't the government spare unwilling farmers who are not keen to hand over their lands? Well, interestingly, in some breath, the power star had also expressed his strong views. According to him, 8,000 acres is more than sufficient to build a capital. Instead of forcing farmers to raise funds, the government should be after those who looted money to cough it up. And finally, he argues why the hurry, as capital can be even built even in 20 years. But the progressive and tech-savvy Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu would not like to take the power star's immature comments lying down. He shot back, taking pot shots at the power star. He said, and I quote, "Those who are opposed to land acquisition for the new capital should first study how world-class capitals are built." Naidu did not stop there. He went on, and I quote, "We can construct the capital even in 100 acres, but no investor will come to such capital if there is not a proper infrastructure. No world-class capital is built on 100 acres. In how many acres Hyderabad was built?" he asked. Though Naidu has not taken either Power Star or the YSRCP chief YS Jagan Reddy's name for visiting the areas and extending support with irresponsible statements, hoodwinking the farmers, his comments were obviously meant to target them. Meanwhile, it is gathered that the two Singapore consortiums, Subrana and Jorang, who roped in by the Naidu's government to prepare the blueprint, apparently wanted the government to cough up either huge sums or accepted to the public-private partnership agreement. If one news report suggests that the two Singapore companies have demanding for 10,000 acre land, another 7,000 to 8,000 acres for themselves. Can any responsible government afford to do land or real estate business with foreign companies by handing over such huge chunk of land, that too fertilizer, agriculture lands? In that backdrop, the new capital row bound to pose a serious challenge to Naidu and his Telugu Desam government. This in the wake of the power star Pawan Kalyan, who in fact campaigned for the success of TDP-BJP tie-up in the general elections on one front, and on the other, the principal opposition, YSRCP, spearheaded by its chief, YS Jagan Reddy, who attracts huge crowds. News Desk, Mango News. The BBC initiative to air the interview part of the documentary India's Daughter, which is based on the horrific December 16, 2012 gang rape in Delhi, has kicked up and